Sairam children, we were discussing lesson number 13, air and water. Till now we have discussed about atmosphere. So what is atmosphere? The blanket of air that surrounds the earth is called atmosphere. And the various layers of atmosphere are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, exosphere and thermosphere. Children, we have also discussed that the thickness of air is more near the earth, and as we go higher or above the surface of earth or away from the earth, the air becomes thinner. That's why the mountaineers who go to high mountains like Mount Everest, etc., they carry oxygen cylinders with them. Now children, today we are going to discuss some more topics from this lesson. Now, what does the air contain? As we know that air is a mixture of various gases which are present in it. That is nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, argon, etc. Now, let us see the percentage of the gases in which it is found in the air. 78% of air is nitrogen, 21% is oxygen, 1% is mainly argon and 0.03% is carbon dioxide. Now we know that we require oxygen for breathing, right? We inhale oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. And also carbon dioxide is present in very little amount, that is 0.03%. But it is very important for human beings as well as plants. Why? Because the plants make their own food by the process of photosynthesis, for which they require carbon dioxide. They make their own food with the help of carbon dioxide, water and sunlight by the process called photosynthesis. Now, apart from these things, many more things are present in the air like dust, like smoke, like other harmful gases, water vapor. Yes, water vapor is also present in the atmosphere or the mixture of gases. It is also present along with the other gases in the air. Now, as we have discussed the composition of air, this is the diagram showing the composition of air and the percentage of various gases as they are present in the air. Now again children, nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21% and others is 1%. So this is the picture showing the composition of air. Now air also contains varying amount of water vapor, dust and smoke. You know that from where does this water vapor come in the air? Yes, the water that is present in various water bodies like rivers, lakes, oceans and seas. It gets evaporated due to the heat of the sun and it gets mixed with the air. As the water vapor is lighter, it rises up into the air and in this way water vapor is present in the air. Water vapor comes to the air from some other sources also. Water vapor in the airs come from the evaporation of water from the water bodies, and when there is lot of water vapor in the air, like during rainy season, we say that it is very humid. We feel sticky, right? Because the evaporation, lots of water is there and too much of water gets evaporated. So we feel sticky, right? So what is the amount of water vapor in the air is called? The amount of water vapor in the air, it is called as humidity. And there is a device or instrument which is used to measure humidity. And that instrument is called as hygrometer. And when there is too much humidity in the air, we feel uneasy, we feel very hot. The days are very hot and humid. Okay. Now, atmospheric pollution. Now children, first understand what is pollution. Pollution means mixing of unwanted things. We call them impurities which are not required, which are not good for us. That is called as pollution. when we say that air becomes dirty, it gets mixed with the unwanted things or impurities, then we call it as dirty. Now atmospheric pollution, can you see in this picture? Lot of smoke coming out of the chimneys. Now here also air is getting polluted. Okay, all these pictures show the pollution of air. So much smoke everywhere. The smoke is coming out of factories and vehicles. So see, whenever we burn anything, smoke is produced, and smoke contains harmful gases which pollute the environment. Smoke is produced when we burn fossil fuels like coal, petrol, diesel. It is also produced by burning wood. Whenever we burn anything, it produces smoke, and which gets mixed with the air and makes the air quality bad. The air becomes dirty, and when we breathe the dirty air or polluted air, do you think it is good for us? No, it is not at all good for us. It gives rise to many health issues like asthma, many problems related to our respiratory tract. So, like breathing issues, etc. So, the pollution of air is not good for us. Do you remember, children, when in this pandemic, when the life had come to standstill, none of us were stepping outside the house. You must have heard there was a drastic change in the quality of air because people were staying at home, the factories and everything were closed. So the quality of air started improving when everybody was at home, because see, when we go outside we use vehicles. So many every single person is using a vehicle. Either they are using public transport or they are using personal vehicles. So when we use these vehicles emit, they give out harmful gases in the form of smoke, and this smoke gets mixed with our environment and cause serious health problems. So children, what do we have to do? Yes, we have to take steps so that we can reduce this pollution of air. Now how we can do that? Instead of using the private vehicles, we can go for carpools. Carpool means wherein 2 or 3 people who are going to a same destination or nearby place can share a same vehicle. That is known as carpool. We may also opt for, not now because of this pandemic, because people are trying to stay away from, keep distance. So not now, but we can always opt for public transport. It is good for us to opt for public transport if we want to reduce the air pollution, because this atmospheric pollution, air pollution, leads to more dangerous problems like acid rain, like global warming, which we are going to discuss in the next chapter. Dust and smoke are harmful gases, and the harmful gases make the air dirty and polluted. Pollution of atmosphere is caused mainly by release of smoke and poisonous gases from factories and vehicles. When fossil fuels such as coal or oil are burnt in factory, or when petrol is burnt in vehicle, the poisonous gases given out pollute the air. See the earth, the picture of the earth, the mother earth, the nature, it is getting so much disturbed. There are so many problems caused due to the pollution of air. So this is all about air pollution. I hope you enjoyed the session. Sai Ram.